Welcome to Fashion And with me, Scott Schiavone, Fashion Curator. Welcome to our brand new series Fashion and Exhibitions, where I'll be visiting and reviewing fashion exhibitions across the UK and Europe. This is Fashion and Exhibitions, Wild and Cultivated, Fashioning the Rose. Today, we're visiting the Garden Museum in London to see Wild and Cultivated, Fashioning the Rose. Now, this is the second incarnation of this exhibition theme, curated by fashion historian and professor Amy Haye. The original concept was explored in Ravishing, the Rose in Fashion, which was at the museum at FIT in New York. This version, curated by Amy and Simon Costin, specifically for the Garden Museum here in London, explores further the botanical beauty and deep symbolism of roses and their translation into fashionable dress and accessories. As you can see, I've taken my cue from today's exhibition theme and created my own rosy embellishment to get me in the mood for Wild and Cultivated. Now, we won't be able to film inside the exhibition, but I'll be taking plenty of pictures which I'll be sharing with you throughout this episode. Visitors to the exhibition are welcomed by a rosy pink coloured panel surrounded by black briar roses and thorns, displaying the exhibition title Wild and Cultivated, Fashioning the Rose. The bold contrast of colours and the title are a reminder of the juxtaposing and multifaceted symbolism of the rose. Upon entering the exhibition, which on first impression is dark but inviting, we are faced with a spectacular display of roses crafted from precious metals and rhinestones. The first, assembled from wire, beads, paper, suede, thread, sequins and rhinestones, is by stage and costume designer Oliver Messel, and the second, made from sterling silver, is designed by fashion designer and illustrator Erte. We can also see, just through the glass of the display case, the lead image for the exhibition, shot by Tim Walker. The image appears on the posters and the accompanying exhibition catalogue, co-written by the exhibition's curators, Amy Haye and Simon Costin. The exhibition is small and contained to one room. The dark colour chosen for the walls allows the objects themselves to pop and shine. The space is cleverly divided by display cases and vitrines which showcase a beautiful collection of fashion, photographs, printed material and other rose-themed ephemera. The exhibition narrative is comprised of various themes including fashion and roses, selling roses, making roses, and poses with roses, all whimsically thread together by beautiful and intriguing objects. Through clear and concise text panels and labels, the visitor can explore the rich symbolism of the rose, not only through dress but also through stories of social, gender, and queer history. The fashion historian in me was automatically drawn to the garments, all adorned with roses and created by international designers such as Comme des Garçons, John Galliano and Vivienne Westwood. Modern and contemporary fashion is juxtaposed with 18th, 19th and early 20th century gowns, including a reworked 1780s gown made from brocade silk woven in the 1740s, a man's wedding waistcoat delicately embroidered with roses to symbolise true love dating from the 1840s, and an embroidered robe de style dating from the 1920s. The garments are displayed on a variety of different styles of mannequins, ranging from the what you might call old-fashioned style, complete with hair and makeup, rarely seen in fashion exhibitions today, to body forms with heads made from bouquets of artificial roses, a simple yet effective detail that evokes the work of Salvador Dali, who often used roses to symbolise beauty and eternal youth. This odd mixture of mannequins coupled with other decorative elements such as teacups and saucers, wallpapers, curtains and lampstand complete with rosy shade give the display an antique store or curiosity shop feel, a decision perhaps consciously made by the curators. We never set out to have any kind of rigid curatorial theme. Rather, we wanted to allow ourselves the luxury to indulge our curiosity and to set our minds free to collect objects together that we felt fitted with the loose narrative that we had woven for ourselves. The first of two sections that stood out for me was a selection of 6 folding fans on loan from the Fan Museum in Greenwich that are decorated with sumptuous roses from celebrated fan makers and painters.
One fan in particular is an advertising fan dating from circa 1911 to 14 for Le Parfum de Rosine, French couturier Paul Poiret's fragrance house, a rare survival dating from a time when advertising fans were produced as single-use disposable commodities. The second one was the selection of hats by milliners and designers such as Stephen Jones and Christian Lacroix for Jean Patou. In fact, the hat worn by model Natasha Polly for Alexander McQueen's Spring-Summer 2007 collection Saraband, designed by Philip Tracy with its spray of polychromatic roses framing the face, was simply stunning. Wild and Cultivated, Fashioning the Rose, on at the Garden Museum until the 19th of June 2022, is the perfect way to spend an afternoon, either on your own or with a friend. Whether you are a lover of fashion, a lover of flowers, or even just a lover of history, the exhibition offers a unique take on nature's most beautiful and multifaceted flower, the rose. Just beware of any thorns.
Well, that's it for today's episode. We'll see you next time. And that's all from Fashion And with me, Scott Schiavone, Fashion Curator.